press enter to get started here. And so we'll use the arrow keys to move Danny Dugong, help Danny eat the seagrass, avoid eating things that could hurt Danny, and I'll press shift to continue. So basically the game here, it has all of these, and I died. So let me actually restart this game real quick, just so that I can get back to that. So as you can see, seagrass and sea urchins are randomly generating from the right side of the screen. And so a couple of things I'd like to point out here is that yes, these are randomly generated in the location and which object is spawning, so sea urchins and seagrass. When they go off the left side of the screen, the objects delete themselves and then re-roll whether they're going to be a sea urchin or a seagrass in their spawn location, and then they go back up to the right side. And then finally, the speed increases over time. I'll show you that function later. And at 100, the goal of the game is to get 100 points, because that's when the golden seagrass spawns, and then if Danny eats the golden seagrass, you win the game. But I'm not going to bore you with another couple minutes of gameplay here. So just kill myself real quick, and then let's get into this code. So I will start with sketch.js here, and as you can see, starting at the top, we have all my variables here. I have the preload function, which preloads images and sounds. My setup, which creates all of the, it fills up the items array, which is filled with seagrass or sea urchins, and that creates Danny and sets volume and all of that. Then I have a draw function here, which draws, and I'm using Boolean barriers to decide which screen we're on. So we have is start, is objectives. We have the actual gameplay loop here, which also has update functions such as Danny.update. We have delete items, increase speed, and spawn golden seagrass, which I'll get to later. And then here's the victory screen. Here's the death screen that you've just seen, and it actually is right here. And then here is key pressed. So here's all my key presses. Arrow keys were used to control Danny. The enter key is used to go from the start screen to the objective. The shift key is used to go from the objective to the game, and here is my collision detection. So the collision detection uses the distance formula to find the distance between the center of a Danny image and the center of an object image, and then if it halves it and it sees if Danny is within the half of that image, and if it is, then he's collided. So yeah, and then here it has if it's bad, if it's good, all of that. Add the points, play the sounds. And then it also has, once something is collided with, it actually deletes that and deletes it right here, and then puts a new item in the items list. Here's my delete item, so if anything goes off the left side of the screen, it deletes it, and then it makes a new one in the items list. Here's the increased speed, so at 50 points it increases the speed to 2. And at 75 it increases the speed to 1. And basically this integer value right here, 2 and 1, is a value that it uses the it's the number of frames in between each time an item moves 5 pixels to the left, and so it gets progressively faster as the game progresses. And finally we have spawn golden seagrass over here, which uses a it basically spawns golden seagrass every 100 points. So technically, at 100 points, you could miss eating the golden seagrass, and then you have to go wait till 200 to get to it. So there's always going to be a chance for you to win. You just need to wait a little bit if you miss it on that first time or even that second time. And so here, we'll go to my objects. And so in the objects file, we have the Dugong class, which is kind of its standalone class. It's Danny Dugong, but if there was a multiplayer, I could add another Dugong with it. Then we have my item class, which is this big parent class that I'm using, and so this spawns all the sea urchins and the seagrass. And actually, the seagrass class and the sea urchin class inherit from the item class. And then finally, you have the golden seagrass, which inherits from the regular seagrass class. So we have 3 levels of inheritance here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So